Welcome back to Nomas podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be deep diving into the question whether time is moving by faster or it's just a matter of us getting older. We also get into a common situation that always sparks debate. Should restaurants stop accepting customers right before closing, or is it fair game until the doors are locked?
Then we shift gears into something a little more mysterious. Lost ancient knowledge and this strange technique people use to lift someone with just 2 fingers. Real or not, it opens up a much deeper conversation. And finally, we touch on some trending stories, including a disturbing one involving a teddy bear that appears to be made with human-like flesh.
Cello, welcome back to another episode. This is going to be episode 124.
We are here and it's 9?
What time
9:20.
9:20 on a Monday night.
We were supposed to record yesterday, but...
Yeah. Man, recording on Mondays or any day after the weekend just makes it so much harder for me. Just keep in mind, after this, I have to edit it, which is going to be like 10:30 or something like, and I have to wake up early to go to work, and it just makes it so hard. But we're here, we're dedicated, and hopefully you guys are enjoying and appreciate all the work that goes behind the podcast. I've been consistent. We've been consistent week after week. I haven't been consistent with the lives on Sundays, so I apologize for that, but at least I'm sticking to the Wednesdays, every podcast 6 p.m. Additionally, I just turned on the Palo Santo and the Sage to bless the room, bless the podcast. My intention, my I guess you can say, my calling with turning on the Sage was to, find the right audience for us, the people that really just enjoy our conversations, the topics that we touch, also just to bring prosperity and success to the podcast, and just more than anything, just good vibes and energy. What do you think?
Okay. Wait, did you turn them both at the same time?
I turned the Sage on first and then the Palo Santo.
It's the other way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Palo Santo first?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Look it up. ChatGPT that right now.
Here, look it up. I've never heard of that.
I've actually been using ChatGPT more often now, let me tell you.
And what do you think about...
Tanto que cagaba el palo y ahorita ando ahí. ChatGPT, my bestie.
And what do you think about
Honestly,
ChatGPT?
I really like it.
Okay, here, while we do that, I'm turning on the Palo Santo here.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, so turning the Palo Santo. And... now the Sage, like I mentioned, more than anything, I just want to say that I really, truly hope that the people that find our content is people that appreciate just us as human beings, us as being your day-to-day normal people that have their 9-to-5 jobs, right? But we're here, trying to make a change, a positive change into our lifestyle, and hopefully we encourage and we impact somebody in a positive way with maybe a quote we share, or just anything that we produce that you guys find entertaining. So hopefully you guys are liking it. We're getting close to the 3-year mark here on YouTube. So I'm super excited and super happy, blessed that, we found an audience here and there. I know at times it's not consistent. People tell me like, oh, I watched this episode, and then they'll watch other episodes later on. But if you've been part of the journey, thank you so much.
Sorry, so I actually got it wrong. It's first the Sage, because the Sage is for you to cleanse.
Yeah, and that's what I did first.
And then you're supposed to let it burn for a little bit, and then after, you have to have the door open or the windows open. And then after that, se apaga, then you can turn on the Palo Santo, because the Palo Santo, that's when you're supposed to
Chelo just
make
freaking ruined the freaking
Sorry.
intention. I literally did exactly that, dude. I had the door open. I did the sage first, then the Palo Santo, and just Chelo redid it.
Yeah, and then you redid it right now, but like you're supposed to like not turn them on at the like right away, run one after the other. You have to like let one do its thing and then do.
Chelo. Okay, well now we know. But anyways, yeah, that was my intention, just to for good vibes and energy. So, all right, Chelo, let's go ahead and start off with. I think we always mention this, right? Especially now that we have our daughter, that we can't believe how fast time is passing by. Our daughter's 1 year old, and we see her getting bigger and bigger every single day. So, what are your thoughts? I know there's a lot of different, even conspiracies, right? They say that they modified the time, that everything is passing by super fast now, right? Do you think there's a conspiracy behind that, or you think it's just us, that we have a busy schedule going on, that we see life passing by faster than usual? Because we always say, right, man, I can't believe it's Friday already, or man, I can't believe it's Monday already. Like the weekend went by super fast.
I think it's us, but I've heard theories that they say. So you remember back in 2012 when it was a whole thing of like, oh, the world's gonna end because the Mayans
Yeah.
said the world was gonna end.
Yeah.
They said that there was like a glitch or something around that time frame, and then that's when time started speeding up even more.
Dude, that's exactly what I heard.
But hold on. So then I had heard that before, and then I heard the same thing when it was COVID.
Dude, that's exactly what I heard.
Oh, that's what you were gonna say?
No. That's exactly what I heard.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I feel like for sure there's some days that feel like it goes by super quick. It goes faster than other days, and then there's other days that just drag.
Yeah, but why do you think that is?
I think it just depends too on our schedule.
Okay, with the whole theory that you just mentioned, do you think there's some truth behind that, or that's just a conspiracy? I personally, I'll tell you my point of view. I never take anything for granted, and I always keep an open mind, right? I like to question things, and I don't like to disregard one or the two. I keep an open mind until I fully truly know 100%, then I won't disregard the other side. But me personally, I think it's that we're just so busy with life. We have so many different responsibilities and different roles that we play on a day-to-day basis, that there's very limited time left for us just to have a little bit of downtime.
Yeah, but I think it also depends on how your work schedule is, because like, for example, Leslie was asking me the other day, she's like, oh, like what are you excited for the weekend? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, like, aren't you excited to do something specific for the weekend? And I'm like, well, now that I don't really work, it doesn't really matter, because anything that I can do on the weekend, I can do on any day. It doesn't really matter if it's Monday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to be the weekend. But when you're like every day at work, then it's like you're just looking towards the weekend, because that's the only free time that you have.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But okay, so you don't really look towards anything?
No.
Really? Mm-mm. So why is that? Like, explain that concept.
Like, I feel like if I wanted to, for example, if I wanted to go to the beach, I can go to the beach on a freaking Tuesday noon.
But you don't.
No, but if I wanted to, I could. Instead of waiting till the weekend till I'll be off.
But would you? Is the beach something that interests you?
I would do it, but it's just I don't do it.
Does that interest you? Like, okay, like, explain a perfect weekend for you. Like, you know how your sister was asking you what's something that you look forward to, and you said that you can do whatever you want, but you usually fall into a regular routine, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Is it because you enjoy your day-to-day, or is it because you just don't like getting away from your routine?
I feel like I don't like getting away from my routine. Like, como que me desbalancea. I feel like if things don't go how I usually do them every day.
Yeah. But do you enjoy it, though?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Okay. Because you brought up a good point, right? The whole beach thing. We live here in San Diego, and we're very fortunate that if we want to go to the beach, it's like literally a couple minutes away. We have the mountains a couple minutes away as well. We have TJ not too far away.
Yeah.
We have everything like close by, right? But me personally, the beach doesn't really attract me either. Like, it's not something that I'm looking forward to. Like, oh, I really want to go to the beach. Now, I have coworkers that almost I wouldn't say every day, but at least once or twice a week, he's going to the beach to surf. And, and I tell him, bro, like, you're actually living the whole San Diego lifestyle. He's from Hawaii, right?
Oh, okay.
But you see somebody like him, he's not waiting for the weekend to go out to the beach and surf. So anybody in reality can do whatever they want, even during the week, right? But I agree with you. Me personally, I prefer my routine because I feel like I don't lose out on my day-to-day grind, you know?
But then are we on the wrong or are we on the right?
It just depends, as long as you're happy.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I was asking you what's something that you look forward to as well. Because if it's something that, if you wanted to go to the beach, you could go to the beach. But then at the same time, why don't you, right? But you enjoy your day-to-day. And at times, even on the weekends now that we have the baby, it's something that I wanted to implement with Chelo and Teddy and my daughter, right? That I want to have family days on Sundays, because at the same time, it's like, man, I just don't want to have them at the house every freaking day of the week, you know?
Yeah.
And I saw this quote, and I shared it with you, I think a couple of days ago, that our day-to-day life, it's an ordinary day, but for a kid's life, it's their whole childhood.
Yeah.
You know, this is their childhood. So these moments are moments that they're always going to remember. So I want to make their day-to-day special. You know, like, I remember my dad and my mom would always take me on daily walks. And on the weekends, we would go to Seaport, or we would do something special on the weekends. I want to create those memories for her. You know what I mean?
Excuse me. Sorry.
So what's something that you would do as a kid that you still remember till this day?
I actually used to go to Seaport.
Really?
Yeah. And I used to get, so that same place where we get the Dole Whip.
Yeah.
I always used to get a caramel apple with peanuts.
Oh, okay.
And they slice it for you can eat it like from the stick, or they can slice it for you.
Oh, okay.
That was my go-to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would usually go there. Well, not every weekend, but that was like maybe like every other weekend.
Yeah, my dad would always take me to Seaport as well. And I still remember the whole carousel, and we just took our baby daughter this weekend to the carousel. First time at the carousel in Seaport Village. Yeah. And yeah, it was so cute to see. It's just one of those things that I just want to create so many memories for her.
Yeah. What else do you remember? Like a vivid, like, this is what I used to do. Like,
I've mentioned it before, but something as simple as my dad would take me to watch the airplanes take off. Something as simple as that. Like, it didn't cost any money, but just the way that he presented the outing to going to the airport and just watching airplanes take off. And for me, it was astonishing, and it was a very special moment, because I was like, whoa, like I was just like mind blown seeing this big aircrafts taking off, right? And my dad made it special. They're like, oh, look, like, you know what I mean? So as a kid, everything is new to you. And something as simple as that we take for granted on a day-to-day basis. Yeah.
Like now you'd be like, oh, like it's just a plane. But when you're a kid, it's like, wow.
Yeah. There's this, another quote. There's this, that it's crazy that we disregard the beauty and the miracle life is, right? For instance, the quote said something along these lines, that the sun rises every single day, and it's a magnificent spectacle just to see the sun rise, this ball of fire, right, of light. But yet again, most of us disregard it, and we don't even watch the sunrise. And if people disregard such a miracle of seeing that happening, look at everything that we're missing out on the beauty of life. You know, and how can you be discouraged when somebody doesn't notice you when they're not even noticing that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's just so many different things that we can, you know, be appreciative on a single day-to-day experience that we just disregard.
Yeah, I think another thing for me that I remember as a kid, well, you know where my mom lives, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from there, when we were kids, we obviously didn't live there. We lived in Palomar, but my tia Pati lived in that same trailer park. And my mom would drive us to her house. And then instead of taking us in the car, you know where El Super is?
Yeah.
Where Peter Piper was?
Yeah,
Or I don't know if it's still
by
there.
Highland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would walk all the way over there, dude, on a summer day. And like they would get us like the kids what was it, like the buffet thing?
Yeah.
And then they would like get us tokens to play, but like we had to walk, dude. Like there was like, oh no, we're not taking you guys in the car. Like you guys have to walk it.
Why would you guys walk it? Just to make it into a thing?
Just to make it into a thing. And then like their thing was like, oh, like you guys don't understand. You guys have it so easy that when we were kids, we had to walk every single place. Like to go to school, we had to go by ourselves. Da 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 da. So that's why they made it into a thing of like, oh, like, yeah, you guys are getting Peter Piper and you guys are getting all of this once you guys get there, but you guys are walking it. And we would walk from the trailer park to Peter Piper and then back.
That's kind of cool though. But you see, things like that you remember.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's just, the thing is too, is that I feel like here in San Diego in California or the US, it's very rare that people walk.
Yeah, no, like I feel like TJ, dude, like you're gonna walk everywhere. Or like people are just on the like public transportation all the time, and I feel like here is really rare.
Yeah, like literally there's stores like close by, and we have so many neighbors that could be walking to the store, coming back with their groceries on hand, but they don't. Just the other day we saw a neighbor, I think there was like a party or an event, like literally like 2 streets up, and they drove there.
Everybody was parked up there.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you guys could have walked, you know. Keep in mind, maybe they went somewhere else and just like, oh, let's just park there, but literally you could have just walked, right?
Yeah.
I enjoy walking a lot. That's why I encourage you and the baby, hey, let's have our daily walk. And we go out on walks on like for 30 minutes, right? Yeah. But it's something that I enjoy, but it makes me happy that something as simple as going on a walk for like the buffet or Peter Piper pizza, it was a special moment because I want to do that. Like, I want our daughter to be like, oh yeah, we would go on daily walks, right? And on the weekends we would go to these other locations, right?
Yeah.
And right now that you mentioned the buffet, I remember my dad used to take me to the buffet a lot.
Dude, that buffet from Peter Piper was bomb.
Yeah, I think we went to that one, and we went to other ones. I think like in downtown, and we went to Hometown Buffet a lot. And it was just crazy for me. I didn't know really the concept of the cost. I didn't understand like fancy restaurants or anything. For me, Hometown Buffet was like a fancy place. Like, oh, we went to the buffet, right?
Yeah.
And when we would go there, like, oh man, like you get to choose whatever food you want, and there's all kinds of desserts there. And then once you're done eating, you can have Jello, you can have a cone with ice cream.
Oh yeah,
and
the mixed one.
Yeah, so for me, going to Hometown Buffet was freaking like a fancy place as a kid because I didn't understand the concept of what's fancy or not. For me, that was like, ooh, we went to the buffet, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, and that's the thing, as kids, you don't really care for how much things cost.
Yeah.
You just
like anything's gonna make you happy.
Yeah, it's the experience of like,
yeah, oh,
I had delicious food and I had cookies and ice cream.
Yeah. I feel like for me the whole Peter Piper thing was like don't get me wrong, dude, like you almost pinche renegando on the way over there because of the sun or whatever, but we would make it and then we would come back. And then another thing too that I remember, that was more with my cousins, my mom and my tia, but with my parents and my sister, like I remember like my dad used to make it like a Sunday thing. He would wake us up hella early to come to the swap meet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. And I used to hate that shit. But he was like, si no te levantas, no te va a llevar a desayunar. So, you better fucking wake up right quick.
Just so you guys know, Chelo struggles.
I've never been a morning person.
Struggles to go to sleep. I mean, to wake up early. Struggles. But, and Chelo's been receptive about this. I've told her, once we get to bed, no more phones. Let's go to bed, right? Because just touching base on the whole thing about losing time, or time is, whether if time is passing by faster or not, you can easily lose a lot of time just by scrolling on your phone. You continue scrolling and you don't even tell you can't even tell how much time has passed by.
Yeah.
Right. That's why when I used to do my cardio, it's like I would just scroll on my phone while I'm doing like incline cardio, because you don't even realize how much time passes. And sooner than later, you're like, oh, shit, I did 45 minutes on the treadmill. Mm-hmm. And I think that's key, too, that people lose so much time on their phones that they make it seem that, oh, man, there's very little time. But you're losing out on so much time of the day just by being on social media.
Yeah.
So that's why and I appreciate you being receptive about that, about like, hey, as soon as we hit bed, like, let's freaking put away our cell phones and let's stay away from that and like, let's go to bed.
Yeah, because usually like we'd go to bed and then we wouldn't even have to be talking. Like we would just be like to the point that we would be sending each other TikToks and we were literally just not even talking. We were just like laying down next to each other and we would be scrolling for like 30 minutes or an hour and then we'd go to sleep.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. And even like getting home, like I'm like trying to stray away from being on our phones when I get home. Like, even though I'm still posting for the podcast and things like that, but I post and put my phone down, because if you really think about it, who do you really need to reply to? Like who's so important that you need to reply to? And if this person is really important for you, like, why isn't that person here?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
So I started applying that concept to me, that because at times you're looking for notifications, you're looking for whether or not you received the message. But
what do they call that? Like instant, like dopamine?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah, you can't say that, right? If you're looking for instant, like
oh shit, I have so many notifications, or I got this comment or something like that.
Yeah, but you at times check your phone just to see if you got a message. But then, like, what's the point? If you received a message, or if it's really truly important and they really want to reach you, they can always call you.
Yeah.
Right? So I just applied that concept to, like, nothing is too important there and you'll get to it eventually, right? And yeah, like right now, one of the posts like got freaking so many likes and comments and shares. So it was last week's podcast. I did a reel. Well, I did a TikTok and a reel, and it took off over 1 million on Instagram for comparing the UK strawberries versus the USA strawberries, and that one took off. And every day I've been getting like notifications and new followers to Instagram. And before I would have been like, ooh, like scrolling and seeing who's like liking and commenting. And I saw like quite a few like people that are up there as far as I wouldn't say celebrities, but I saw one that was in the Olympics that they liked it or commented. And like I've seen a lot of with blue check marks, like, but I just look at it and like, all right, cool. I put it away. Like I'm not there constantly seeing who's liking it or commenting it, because it's just like, it is what it is. If somebody that truly liked and commented and they're interested in like reaching out or something, then they'll reach out, right? But other than that, there's no gain and there's no positive outcome of me just checking it over and over.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to apply that as much as possible. That I'm just here with, you know, in person and in the moment with you, the baby, and Teddy, you know.
Yeah, and like think about the people that have like in the thousands or maybe 1 million subscribers or followers. Imagine like all the notifications they get in a day. Like they're not gonna have enough time to reply to everybody or to look through every single one.
Yeah.
They might scroll for a little bit, dude, but they're not gonna, unless they had somebody else like looking through their notifications. Yeah. But it's literally impossible.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, for when it comes down to the podcast or anything like that, or if it's the one of the main reasons why I'm not really checking on that one, keep in mind, because it's just people on that post itself, they're just sharing their idea, or they're just replying to other people back and forth.
Fighting.
Now, if it's somebody that comments on the podcast itself or comments on a post that hasn't really taken off and being viral, then I check it more to make sure that I reply to the people that are being active and want to like interact personally with us in the podcast. But when a post actually takes off and goes viral, that is just it's its own entity, and then I just let it be, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not really trying to connect with me. They're just kind of
connecting with the post.
Yeah, with the post. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, dude. So I guess to end that conversation, whether time is going by faster, I think it's just me personally. I think whether or not there is some sort of manipulation with time, possibly, I'm not disregarding it, but one, it has to do with people scrolling on social media a lot that lose time, and then we're just busy as adults that we have so many different duties on a day-to-day basis that time does go by faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to even try this to see how much really it feels different whether you actually have your phone or not. Like, I want to actually do the challenge of not checking your phone for a whole day to see if time goes slower. Right? Because now it's just like, oh shit, you don't have that dopamine or that like just mindless scrolling to keep you busy for maybe 30 minutes, an hour, because that's an hour lost.
Yeah.
So we should try that one day.
What's the longest you've been like not on your phone?
That I haven't been on my phone? I don't know.
Like, have you ever done a day? I think the longest I did was a weekend.
A weekend?
But that was like a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now?
Maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the most I'll go, because sometimes I'll be listening to something, to a video, and then once it ends or the commercials pop on YouTube, then I'll just put skip, or if it's boring, then I'll just switch to something else.
Yeah. But you're still using your phone one way or another.
Yeah.
Right? Freaking crazy how it's taking up our lives. Quick reminder, we now have a call-in number where you guys can leave us voice messages, video calls. Let us know a story you would want us to share on the podcast, anything you want. The goal is being able to interact with the people that support the channel. Even if you're looking for love, we will find your true love on Nomas podcast. Also, for anyone that is interested on creating your own channel, we have our Amazon storefront linked in the description where you can find all the cameras we use, the microphones, the lights, the equipment, where all of our podcasts are recorded to. If you need any help with editing services, we are able to produce your entire podcast, edit your short form content from Instagram Reels, TikToks, etc. You can look at all of our content as reference, and we got you covered. And finally, if you want to support the channel, you can leave us a super thanks down below, which will help us tremendously, and we'll make sure to highlight that comment on the upcoming podcast and give you a shout out. Now back to the podcast. All right, so now another of the topics, as we mentioned in the intro, is I wanted to get into, I'm not sure if you've seen this. This next video showcases how much energy our body stores, and I personally believe it has to do with ancient knowledge.
All right, come on, Lena.
Life is.
So everybody go. You're gonna go in your armpits, Lena, and try to lift right here.
So have you seen this before?
No, I haven't been on TikTok at all.
No, have you?
No, I've never seen this video.
Okay, so what they're gonna try to do right now? They're gonna try to pick this person up with just two fingers. One person is gonna be at the armpit, or two people are gonna be in the armpit areas, and two other people are gonna be behind the knee area.
Okay.
So two fingers. You're gonna go under his legs. Right here, under his legs. No, right here, Lena, under his thighs. Just two fingers. You're gonna try to lift them. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Try to lift them. That nigga heavy as hell. Hold on. Let's do it again. Just for real. Ready, guys? Lift them. All right. All right. Now. And stop. I'm gonna go over my left hand. Lena, your left hand go over top of mine. Don't touch it. Left hand over the top of mine. Go ahead.
Do you feel?
All right. Now I'm gonna go right hand. Lena, right hand.
Do
Don't
you
touch.
feel anything, David?
Yes, I do. Hold on, stop. Hold it here. No, stop. Hold it here. Let it tingle. Holy shit. Let it tingle because we're going to get into the roof. This is how you charge it.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. You guys feel that? All right, go ahead, Billy, let go. Babe, Lena, me. All right, go under his legs, Lena. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
What do you think?
Feel like at the end it kind of looks like they all put in like their whole hand. It doesn't look like 2 fingers per person.
But you really think you're going to be strong enough to lift a person like that? Because you're right there, you can see that they're like literally lifting it with their like almost. I don't think they're applying too much energy at all. And I've seen different videos of people trying this out, and they're able to lift people like without struggling.
Okay, on the right side there's somebody in the red shirt and they have both of their arms up, so that means they're using both hands. The person tatted.
Yeah, but these are 2. I think there's like 2 women. I believe 2 women and 2 men. I believe, or it's all women, right?
No, it's 3 girls and a guy.
You see, it's like you think they're gonna be strong enough to pick somebody up like that?
No.
So
I mean, the guy that they're lifting, he looks kind of heavy.
Yeah. So yeah, there's no way they're gonna pick him up that freaking high, right? So the whole, it's not even a theory, but the whole the way this works is apparently if people put their hands on top of a person, right, one on top of the other, like this video showcased, is essentially they're connecting to the person's, I guess, chakra or energy source and charging up by putting their hands on top of one another, and they literally charge up with energy and they're able to pick the person up. So I want to try that out because I've seen this so many times before, but I've forgotten to like react to this type of video. But me personally, if this is actual factual, which I don't doubt at all, I want to try it out. But once we try it out, we can actually show our video and our experience. But me personally, I think that this is lost knowledge from ancient civilizations, that similar to how I believe the pyramids were built by levitating rocks and stones by, frequency and energy. What do you think? You still have your doubts?
I feel like I still have my doubts, but it kind of makes sense on why they... Okay, so what's the whole point of putting their hands on the head?
For charging up your... like I said, you're pretty much charging up from the person's chakra and putting your hands on top of the person. Okay. You're literally charging up.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've heard the theory that supposedly when you die, your soul leaves through like up on the top of your head.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm just trying to like put 2 and 2 together. Maybe that's why they have to put their hands up on top of your head, because maybe that's one of the strongest in your whole body.
So you watching this, you're still kind of skeptical?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Which is fine. But I've like I said, I've seen him plenty of times, and I've always wanted to try it out. But now I'm glad I brought it up, and you haven't seen this because I really want to try it out. So you need 4 people, and then the person sitting down. So next time we have that, let's try that out.
Who's gonna be the one getting lifted?
We'll lift up your dad.
No, we're gonna lift up you. If we want to do it, you're gonna get lifted.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, that'll be dope. Yeah. Here, let me see what the comments are saying. Oh, you see, I love how everybody's starting to see how powerful our energy is. You see, I remember light as a feather, stiff as a board. It's called using the power you were born with. Exactly. I remember playing this when I was little. That's ancient magic. Used to do this as kids. We used to play this at all our slumber parties as kids. We called it light as a feather, stiff as a board. Only difference is we will lay flat on the floor, worked every single time. While he looked legit scared. And that's how they built the pyramids. We are energy, and everything that has a frequency just need to be tuned in. Exactly what I said. I strongly believe that we've lost so much freaking knowledge from past ancient civilizations that man, we just don't know how to tune in into and utilize the different elements that are here in this world.
I mean, we just have so many distractions, dude, and let's just go back to the whole phone thing.
Well, not only distractions, because I mean, technically, you can utilize the phone for either good or bad, to learn or just waste your time, right? Like us right now, we saw this and now it's just like, okay, it sparked something else, right? But at the end of the day, a lot of times people do lose time because you're watching just dumb videos on social media.
Yeah.
Right. But if you really want to tune in into like ancient knowledge and stuff, so you can look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But just like, you know, how I think in the past I mentioned to you that whenever you say a specific vowel or frequency of like, it shapes your energy around, right? It's similar to when a snowflake comes, or it already comes with a design, but what created that design?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just so many different, you know, like things that we've lost with tradition. And it's not that we're distracted, but unfortunately the higher powers have destroyed all this knowledge that well, at least they try to hide the history or modify history in our past. That way we don't have our true power and potential.
I think it's a mix of everything. I think distraction is one. Technology, maybe at some point too, and then what we eat. It's just like a mix of a bunch of things that obviously make us not be that connected.
Yeah. All right. So shifting gears now. Okay, this is a question for you. If a restaurant closes at 10 p.m., what is the cutoff time to eat there? Your answer. Quick answer.
Not sitting them after 9:45.
After 9:45?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 9:45 be the cutoff time.
Okay. So, and that's your opinion. This is just fast. So don't judge her, right? This you're just throwing your opinion.
Yeah.
So this next video showcases a family sat down at a round table to eat at 9:30, and this is how they got treated.
Okay. Ella nunca dijo. Ok, no voy a apagar el teléfono. No voy a apagar el teléfono. No voy a apagar el teléfono. Hey. What? Okay.
Okay, so just so you guys can know the concept, from what I took from this video, the family sat down approximately around 9:30, and the restaurant closed at 10. The guy, one of the employees, is like, "Hey, you're trying to be like a freaking a macho? Like, let's go outside." And keep in mind, this is one of the employees, right? He's telling his one of the guests here that he's with his family. His, I guess, 2 kids, and I believe his mother and older daughter, I believe.
Hey. No, no importa. Está bien. Ahí me esperas.
¿Y quiénes son ellos?
Ya, no importa. Hey, no importa.
¿Y quiénes son ellos?
No importa. Hey, no importa. Okay.
Uy, yo me voy a salir.
¿Tú sabes qué es eso? ¿Sí? Si ella está pidiendo para usted ir, tú estás trespassing.
It's not trespassing because we got...
So they're just going back and forth saying, hey, like, hey, you know what, like, we're already closing and you sat down to eat. This food that you ordered, it should have been to go. But his argument, the guest argument, is saying, hey, she never told us that we had to order it to go. So we sat down to eat. Like, this place doesn't close until 10.
We got in here before it was closed. We got in here 9:30, all right? Okay, she should say, like, you know, what time it was going to close. Okay? Okay. You know, okay?
So what makes me sad, dude? Yeah, right there. Like the kids are saying, like
just go drop
like,
it already.
Vámonos, like, you know, because this is the part that it just like frustrates me, right? Like there's the way that this employee handled the situation, right? If there was miscommunication, there's different ways that people can handle all the different situations, and the outcome can be different, right?
Yeah.
He could have easily gone to the guest and he could have been like, hey, you know what? I apologize for the, misunderstanding, but we're actually going to be closing. We're okay if you guys eat here we're probably going to start cleaning up a little bit. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Or if not, we can box everything and you guys can take it to go.
Like, are you guys gonna want anything else before we close the kitchen? I don't know, dude. Like,
exactly.
There's ways to say things, but this dude just came like all like crazy.
Yeah, and especially like going back to the kids. Like, now you just ruined. Like, what if this family was hungry, and they were just,
What if that was their Sunday night together?
Right, and now you just ruined it for them. Like, the kids are there. They couldn't even enjoy their dinner.
It looked like they literally had just sit down.
Yeah. It just, oh, man. Like, and why are you going to be acting as a man? Why are you going to be acting like that in front of the man's family, dude?
Well, the other guy that starts talking shit, he looks really young.
Yeah, but there goes, like, all the major disrespect. Like, hey, like, analyze the situation. There's other ways to go about it.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving because you fucking scared me, or you not fucking scared me. I'm leaving. You don't fucking. I'm not leaving because of that. I'm leaving because of my mom. Because that's where I'm fucking leaving. Okay, that's when I'm fucking leaving. I'm not. I'm not fucking scared of you or nobody. Okay. No me importa que venga. Aquí estoy y si viene la policía.
Yeah, they're trying to call the cops right there.
I'm gonna be right here. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna be right here. Okay, I don't care.
And look at that employee recording that older lady. Like, the lady's just trying to calm down the situation, and the other girl is with the phone right in front of her face. Like, dude, man, like, don't be disrespectful like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, that got me upset, dude.
Okay, you think?
Where did this happen?
I think it was at a round table in San Pablo.
But where is that at?
It's two go.
She never said nothing. She never said anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She never said it.
That's what it ends up with her doing.
She never said it. She never said it. But she never said it. When you sell something.
Don't get close.
Okay, when you say something, when you sell something, you. Okay, hey, mommy. Okay, I need.
Dude, that it's just like, look at the distress in the older lady. Yeah, like the husband or the man of the family right there. He could have, like, ended it too, but then this other person ruined their evening out.
Yeah, but then, dude, it's because it's kind of hard because it's like, what if something were to happen to the old lady, dude, just because she's trying to de-escalate the situation?
Yes.
And that's what you don't know, dude, because if that guy is already like up his ass, like being all crazy for something, like, you just don't know how he's gonna react to the older lady, and so is the other dumb girl recording.
Yeah, why escalate it? Right? Yeah. So I agree. I think at this point, even though if you got upset and this other guy, the employee, like, ruined the night out, don't escalate it anymore. Would you say that? Yeah,
because you just don't, dude, you just never know if the other person has something.
True, yeah, that. And then also, like, you're just causing even more distress to your family.
Yeah.
I get it, dude. Like, like, he probably feels disrespected because the other guy was calling him out.
Yeah.
The other, like, oh, you feel like a macho? Like, let's go outside. Like, bro, like, you don't even, first of all, you don't even need to get to that point as an employee. If the family was just sitting down to eat.
I wonder if that guy's actually the owner.
Nah, I think so. I think from what I read in the comments, they were saying that I think him or the other girl were actually the managers.
Oh.
Yeah. So, long story short, I think it goes back and forth.
Because of her. I'm not.
it goes
No,
back
I'm
and
not leaving because
forth.
you're not fucking scared. I'm not fucking.
So he was just saying like, hey, I'm leaving, but it's not because I'm scared. I'm just leaving because of my mom and so on and so forth. But you can kind of understand what happened in that.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? You said earlier, if a restaurant closes at 10 o'clock, 9:45 should be the cutoff time.
Okay, so I worked at a restaurant before, and it's like so annoying when people come in last minute.
Yeah.
Especially if they're regulars, dude. Because there's people that are regulars and they know what time we close, and then they still do that shit. That's like, I don't want to say they would do it on purpose, or I don't know. Like, I don't want to say they would do it on purpose, or if it was just kind of like, oh, they already know I'm a regular, they're gonna make money off of me, so they're just gonna let it slide.
Okay.
So from an employee point of view, it is annoying because it's just like, dude, like, we're all tired, we're all ready to go home, like, you know, like, we're just trying to freaking clean up the tables and clean up everything, and it's like, we just want to get out of here.
But what was the rule? Let's say to keeping this restaurant scheduled, if you close at 10, what time would the other people, the regulars, attend that restaurant that you're talking about? Let's say if it's at 10 closing time, would they be getting at what time there?
Like 10 minutes before.
Okay, so like 9:50?
Yeah.
And so how would you guys handle that situation?
Like, we would just have to take care of them.
Okay.
Or sometimes, because that's when I used to work at Pulpo, and then sometimes they would get sent to the other side where just the bar was, and then they would take their order over there. It just depending who was on shift.
And you guys would just continue with your like duties,
Yeah.
cleaning up and stuff. So that's what I was reading in the comments, right? I was reading that, hey, well, there's different ways. They could have easily like, oh, we're about to close, and we're gonna start cleaning up if you guys don't mind. And like, I think you said it perfectly. Is there anything else you guys would like, because we're actually closing up the kitchen?
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. Why? Because one, you're not being disrespectful, but you're also acknowledging that, hey, the restaurant's closing in like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So at the same time, as a customer, you almost feel like, oh man, like shit, like they're actually doing me a favor, hooking me up, that they're kind of like going out of the way to, like, you know, still greeting me and, you know, taking my service.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if they were to literally come 5 minutes before, then they would have to be a freaking to-go order, dude. Like, you can't be sitting down.
Okay.
Pero if it's before that, then maybe, yeah, like, just let them sit down and be like, hey, we're going to close in whatever time. And then if you want anything, like, this is the cutoff time, let's say 9:45.
Yeah.
For you to order something after that, like, you can't order anything from the kitchen.
Right.
Because a lot of places have that thing of, like, let's say they close at 11, and then by 10 is the cutoff time for the kitchen. And then after 10, they can only order drinks. I think that happened to us one of the times we went to Karina's. It was like they have a cutoff time for their kitchen, and then after that, it's just drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think you pretty much nailed it, dude. I think if like by, you know, 15 minutes prior to closing, even though technically you guys are still open, just notifying, hey, we're about to close. Similar to when you're at, let's say, a Walmart or a Target, right?
Yeah, they're always like, hey, it's like 30 minutes, 15,
Right.
10.
Yeah, they're notifying, hey, make sure you're like finding your way out towards the register, but because the store is about to close.
Yeah.
So I think that's perfect. You're notifying everybody we're about to close, even though, yeah, you can still like come and shop and do your thing, but just know that start making your way out of the store. I think that's perfect. And so, yeah, I think the way that it got handled was very rude and incorrect, especially having kids around. And one, they're your customers.
I think there was, yeah, it was the way that it was handled, but I think there was also miscommunication, because I don't think, maybe a la girl se le pasó decirle, oh, it should have been to go, and then for her to save her butt, she was like, no, I told them, but
Right.
they didn't listen.
Yeah.
So then it was like, oh, you know, it's on them.
Yeah. But do you agree? It was just the fact that it just didn't got handled
Exactly.
properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So, yeah, it's just, oh, man, like, it's sad to see, man, especially with the family there, you know, like we said earlier, their evening out got ruined with that.
Did you turn off the air? Dude, it's getting
Yeah.
hot again.
Yeah, I'll turn it on right now. All right. So another news that I saw right before like doing the podcast was a teddy bear in Victorville was discovered with what appeared to be a human skin. So this is a picture of the teddy bear.
I can't see shit, dude. I need you
Right
to
there.
zoom it in.
You can see
Honestly,
it?
dude, it's hard to see. I can't really tell if it's human skin or not.
Yeah, well, it was, right? It was appeared to be human skin. So
Is there like a yellow cordon around it?
yeah, so it was cautioned off.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so the news article states authorities in Victorville are investigating a teddy bear shaped object found outside an AM/PM store, reportedly covered in human remains, discovered Sunday near Bear Valley in Amethyst Roads. The object was collected by coroner's office. The origin remains unknown, and San Bernardino County. San Bernardino.
Oh my God, I'll say it. And the San Bernardino County.
Here, hold on. And the San Bernardino. And the San Bernardino. Fuck, I can't say
I'll
it.
just say it.
And the San Bernardino. And
Yeah,
the
there we go.
Fuck.
You had gotten it already.
And the San Bernardino County Sheriff's. And the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department is continuing the investigation. So, authorities in Victorville, California have launched an investigation after a strange teddy bear-shaped object reportedly covered in human remains was found outside of the AM/PM convenience store on Sunday. Video footage shows the object lying on the ground just outside of the store. The coroner's office has since collected for further examinations. Officials have not released additional information about the object's origin or what exactly it may be. The investigation is still ongoing. What do you think? Kind of weird.
I don't know. The weird people live out there. And if you live in Victorville, I'm sorry.
Yeah, really?
Because you know where Paula lives in Apple Valley?
Yeah.
We used to go over there, dude, when we were kids because my dad had an uncle that lived out there in a rancho. And like literally like if you were wanting to do something then not get caught, like that would be the place for you to go.
What the heck?
Dude, because you would have your next neighbor would be like, I'm not even kidding, like farther than freaking Target. Like it was miles for you to have a neighbor.
Oh, shoot.
And like one of my primas, she used to live literally in the top of a freaking mountain, dude. And like it was the main road, and then it was like 6-7 miles of just dirt roads, and to get up onto the freaking mountain to get to her house. And she had another neighbor on the other side of the mountain, but it looked like a sketchy. It looked like a new house, but it looked sketch. But like I don't know, I just feel like if people wanted to do crazy weird shit, like that would be the place for them to go.
Yeah. But I actually found a news article, and this is what supposedly, allegedly, this is what the actual true outcome and true cost of this bear was.
A nightmarish discovery in Victorville is now gaining national attention, but we have learned it appears there. A nightmarish discovery in Victorville is now gaining national attention, but we have learned it appears there is no reason for alarm. Get this. A South Carolina artist says he made the human skin teddy bear that was found on the ground outside a Victorville convenience store today. Despite that very graphic name, it's actually just made of latex, not human skin. We're still going to blur some of these images of the bear because it's very realistic and some viewers might find it disturbing to look at. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department responded to this. They taped off the area and even allowed the coroner's office to collect that scary bear. The artist, Robert Kelly, says he specializes in horror special effects and haunted attractions. He confirms he shipped one of the bears to a customer in Victorville last week. He thought it was a routine order until his phone started blowing up today when some of his fans recognized the bear as his work.
I guess I'd probably be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying it a little bit. You know, I'm an independent artist. So, you know, I know what starving artist life feels like. So, little attention is sometimes good, regardless of not being able to condone whatever. I mean, I don't know if the guy broke any laws or if it was just a prank, but it looks like he definitely got some people riled up.
Understandably so. Kelly says he's still not 100% sure what happened with that bear, but he's certain it's his bear. If you're curious, too, those bears sell for about $165 on his website. Meanwhile, though, the Sheriff's Department says it is still investigating the incident.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Like, what kind of fetish would you have
Should Max point
for you to
will
want
be
to
there?
buy that thing?
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Yeah, it's just weird in general, right? Like, you know how they say that a lot of people that hurt animals eventually, like, they want to do that to humans and stuff like that. And
That's how they start.
Yeah.
All of them.
So even having that type of bear, like, yeah, like you said, what type of thoughts are running to your head? Why would you even want to have the type of bear?
Dude, have you ever seen, I think the first time I saw it was on TikTok. It's this company that makes like baby dolls, but they look real.
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
Yeah.
Dude, those fucking creep me out, and people be buying them. And they just collect them. Like, what's wrong with you?
That's insane, dude. What's the name of the dolls?
I don't know, babe, but they literally look like a baby that just came out. Like, it's just insane.
Oh,
like all the little details, like the fingers, the fingerprints, todo.
Really? But they're like babies? Or
Yeah, they're realistic baby dolls. Mira, ahí están.
Oh, really? Damn, they look super real.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying.
And why do you think people buy them or what? Just because they look
So I had seen a comment and it said like, oh, I bought one of the, I don't know if that person had gotten it or they knew somebody that gotten it because they had a miscarriage and they just kind of like, that was helping them like with their grief. But I don't know, dude. I feel like, I mean, from my point of view, when going through that, I don't think that just makes it better. I mean, everybody's different, right? But I don't know. I just feel like that's just going to send you down a dark hole.
Yeah. Because then eventually you might get attached to the doll.
Yeah.
Right? To try to mend that pain.
Exactly.
Dude.
But then it's like, okay, like I would kind of get it if you went through that. But then if you didn't, then why would you want one?
Technically, if you went through that, you're not really truly healing because you're trying to find something to heal that void.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's crazy. But
they look freaking real, huh?
Big time.
Look at them.
I didn't think they looked this
No,
real.
they do. This is what I was telling you.
And they're only what, $40?
Well, I mean,
from what it says there.
40. The one that says RSG dolls, it's like 130.
Oh, that's insane. Yeah, I hadn't really seen him to look this real.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So yeah, I saw the news article about the bear, dude, and it was just like, what the heck? And then I looked it up, and that's when I saw that it was supposedly this artist. I wonder what the actual website of the artist is, but apparently he's a well-known artist on social media or whatnot. So, and to close up the video, or the podcast, I should say, is this one I'm not too sure if it's realistic or not, and if it is, the freaking odds are crazy of this happening. So is the baby waking up?
Yeah, so hurry up.
Okay, well, the last one and we'll close it up. So like I said, I'm not sure if this video is actually real, but the odds of this actually happening are freaking crazy, right? So somebody tried robbing a food truck, but the irony was that the cops were eating there when this happened. Hermano, cayó la ley. So right there, the guy's robbing the food truck. He turns around, and next thing you know, the sheriffs are like literally staring at him.
Like they're all making eye contact.
Yeah, they're like, the guy has a lemon on his hand, ready to eat his taco, and the guy turns around like, what the heck? He's like, what the heck?
The guy's just frozen.
They both turn at each other.
He's like, what the
But yeah, this whole post is like, what the heck? Like,
wait. Uh-huh. Keep playing it. That almost looks like the freaking food truck from the hot dogs.
Oh yeah?
It's because I'm trying to see. There's a phrase on the right hand side behind that guy that's eating.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Jálense, no sé qué. I mean, I see a tomato as a freaking logo, but I don't know. I don't think it's the same food truck.
Yeah. But what do you think? Do you think this video is like, You think this is real or not?
No, dude, because I feel like the cop would have freaking gotten up. Even if he was eating, he would have gotten up or something.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. This one's
Especially
hard.
if the guy looks like he has a gun.
Yeah, dude. If he has a gun, I don't think they would have just sat there and freaking like just looked at each other. I think he would have like stood up and actually did something, right? You would figure at least.
Yeah, because what if like, I don't know, dude. I feel like why would the cop like let his guard down? What if the guy freaking shoots him while he's eating the taco?
Yeah, exactly. So, I think, yeah. So I think people were not taking this one serious, so it might be fake. No me obligues a tirarte este limón. A los polis. ¿En qué quedamos, Juan? ¿Qué pasó, joven? Es mi hora de comida. He feels said, psych, just making sure you're paying attention. Yeah, dude, I almost want to lean towards this video's fake.
A mí no me engañan, el güey pensó en darle limón.
Yeah.
I know. I think it's fake, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think
they
so
were
too.
like, oh, can we record a video and like...
Yeah.
But
Well,
then it's like, the cop's face is on there and now it's like all over the freaking internet, dude. So they're gonna be like, why did you not do this if it was true?
Yeah, that's true. But then when I saw the cop's face expression, well, I'll replay it right now, and it almost looks like he does get shocked. Watch. So right there, look. He's like, what? He sees that and he's like, what the Nah, never mind. If I right now rewatching it, I don't know, dude. I'm still like, nah, it's fake. I don't think the other guy would have like, yeah. I think
Maybe
it's fake.
the guy that's doing the whole thing, maybe it's a cop, but he was just dressed up as somebody.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that was the way for them to promote their business. But you can't even see the business logo, right?
No, I can only tell there's something with the tomato, but I can't really tell.
Okay. All right, to close up the podcast, what emoji are we going to leave behind?
A finger.
A finger? Oh, okay.
For the guy getting lifted.
Yeah, a finger for the guy, a finger like this for lifting the guy.
Yeah.
And any final words?
A taco for this one. That might be fake.
A finger and a taco. That's it. If
Yeah.
you guys made it to the end of the podcast. Cool?
Cool.
All right. Like I always like to say, it's a greater risk not taking a risk. Till next time.
Bye.
Cool.
Hoy no más.